fall here on our homestead. The days are shorter, the nights are a little bit cooler. We're getting overnight lows in the 40s. That means some of our warmer season crops like zucchini, summer squash, and sunflowers are finally starting to die back. You girls liking the sunflowers? Look at ya. Our spent sunflowers. Fall is also a time for us to concentrate on bringing in the harvest. Carrots is something we absolutely can't do without here on our homestead. And although I grew a lot of carrots this year, apparently it wasn't enough to fill the growing bellies of my little family. So in addition to our homegrown carrots, I supplemented it with organic store-bought carrots. Canning is an excellent way to preserve your harvest. I know for many, it may seem a bit scary to pressure can, but honestly, once you learn, you won't really be that scared. I started canning back in 2013, and my first year, I did really great. I put up a lot in my jars until we got a long power outage. Yeah, for 2 weeks in the heat of the summer in Phoenix, Arizona at 117 degrees. Suffice it to say, I lost all of my jars. But you know, it taught me something. It taught me that old adage that you guys have probably heard, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So have many different ways to preserve your harvest, whether you're freezing, canning, fermenting, dehydrating, or even freeze drying. Save your harvest in multiple different ways because you just never know what will happen. As the years have gone by, I don't can as much as I used to, but I've made an effort to really focus on the things that I can are the things that we will eat up for the entire year or the entire winter months. year, mainly because of the heat. Many of us here in our area really struggled with tomatoes. My early girl variety of tomatoes didn't do so well this year, and my paste tomatoes were even worse. Next year, they're predicting that the summer is going to be very warm, much like this one that we just had. And although I am one to advocate for heirloom varieties, I think next year I'll be growing a hybrid variety, a type that can withstand the heat, like maybe a heat master. I've grown those type of tomatoes before in the past when I lived in Phoenix, and I know they withstand the heat. You see, tomatoes stop producing when it gets hotter than 90 degrees. And so having this type of a hybrid tomato, well, it'll get my pantry a little bit more full of tomato sauce and marinara sauce than this year. So what tomatoes I did have, I was able to make a sauce and a little bit of salsa with them as well. It's always a satisfying feeling to look at one's pantry and know this is food you grew and preserved. On this particular day, I decided to make some homemade tortillas. And I decided to use some of the salsa that I had reserved in the refrigerator just so that we could have it on this particular day. And who can resist homemade pizza sauce? My family absolutely loves pizza, and I make it in such a way that it's not really unhealthy. Homemade pizza can be very healthy for you. It just depends on what you top it with. That's it from all of us here on our homestead. So from all of us to all of you, wherever you are in the world, happy homesteading, and please be safe out there.